Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for June 5th, 2015. And the high pressure that was sitting up in the Gulf of Maine yesterday that was responsible for the onshore flow and all those clouds that we're dealing with is now moving off to the east. And because it is moving to the east, it's going to lose its grip on our region, and that onshore flow will be relaxed a little bit. So this is going to be sitting up here, or was sitting up here, is moving out in this direction like this and away from the area. So that influence of that high pressure and the winds coming around like this, giving us that east wind and onshore flow, will not be there anymore. This is going to allow for some morning clouds in association with this area low pressure that is going to move out to sea out this way and follow out high out in the same direction. This is going to allow these morning clouds associated with that to thin out this afternoon, we think. So it's going to be one of those deals where we're going to have the chance for just maybe mostly cloudy skies in the morning, maybe a little bit more clouds down here further south, and perhaps even an isolated shower down here in these areas. But then it's going to be improving in the afternoon with a mix of clouds and sun, we think, across the majority of the coverage area, and the best chance for that, of course, north to south, as that clearing is going to occur, because this area down here is all in close proximity to this low pressure system until it pulls away. So not expecting anything in the way of precipitation. There is a cold front here, hard to see, but there is a cold front that's up here that is going to be allowed to move down to the southeast now, because these two features are exiting. These are the two features that were playing havoc on our weather this week, all week. The low pressure here, the high pressure here, both of these moving away. It's going to allow for the cold front to move through probably tomorrow morning, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of moisture with it. It could be a little bit of shower activity overnight tonight. Shower or a thunderstorm could happen very late after midnight in the wee hours of the morning Saturday. This is a mostly dry cold front passage that will come through on Saturday. Still going to have some very nice conditions on Saturday. Temperatures are going to be increasing to above normal, slightly above normal temperatures for this time of year. And we're also going to have a very low humidity day with the north wind, because this front is coming through very early in the day. And you could get a brief shower here as this front moves through and pushes off the south. You see it pretty much dissipates. Here's a look at the afternoon. At this point, the front is south of our entire coverage area here. Winds have shifted to the north. Of course, you have north winds at this time of year. You're talking about low humidity, so it's going to be a very nice day on Saturday. Even nicer on Sunday in terms of temperature. We're going to have temperatures go back a few degrees and then go right back again on Monday, and we'll show you what that looks like here. Here is a look at Friday. Nothing really going on here. You see that low pressure system off the coast here moving away from our region, and then we get into over the weekend. You get high pressure building in once again. You have high pressure sitting over to New England, and this is going to give us some very nice conditions both Saturday and Sunday. So a very nice weekend after all we dealt with this week with those dreary clouds and fog and rain, and in some cases heavy rain. That is all behind us now. We look to improve, and temperatures should increase as we head into next week. Here is a look at the next system. It's going to come through the Great Lakes. It's going to have a cold front associated with it. This cold front is going to be the focal point of some showers and thunderstorms that are come through later in the day on Monday. We're looking at late afternoon, evening thunderstorms, and then into the overnight hours here. Depending on the timing of this front will depend on whether or not we have any severe weather to deal with. We will be at this point, most areas will be in the low to mid 80s. I should say lower 80s on Monday, most likely, for most areas, except for maybe the far north. So we should be dealing with enough heating. We're just going to have to wait and see how this plays out as far as timing to whether or not we're going to have any severe threats with that. So right now we'll just look for late day showers and thunderstorms on Monday, and then this clears out. Tuesday, Wednesday are nice, but you're going to have a ridge building in the east and temperatures that are going to be soaring as we head to the middle of next week, and especially middle to the end of the next week. Might even be challenging 90 degrees by the time we get to the end of next week. Right now we're going to keep those temperatures in check right now in the mid 80s through our forecast range, which goes through Wednesday. By the time we get to Wednesday, some of these areas here in our central and southern areas especially will get up into the middle 80s for highs, and we're going to get close to it on Tuesday too. So definitely a warm-up coming, and whatever we dealt with this week is going to be a distant memory by the time we get to next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for June 5th, 2015. Have a great Friday.